We also have a herb and spice kitchen drawer. We have a scrap wood spice rack. We have a clamp herb and spice rack, a hanging herb and spice rack which would use nails, and also a magnetic toolbar and herb and spice rack, which was prototype 2. I didn't find this successful as the magnets that I used weren't strong enough, which caused the herb jars to fall off the magnetic toolbar. It would have been successful if I used stronger magnets. And I also had an idea of using a curtain rod hanging herb and spice rack. When constructing the design, I originally attempted to glue the magnet to the inside of the lid using kiwi grip. However, I then realized that the lid was actually metal, which allowed the magnet to magnet to the inside of the lid. I then thought that the magnet wouldn't be strong enough and wouldn't be able to hold the weight of the jar and the herbs and or spices in the jar when it was hung up like so. So I put it to the test and I found that the magnet was actually in fact strong enough and was able to hold the weight. As you can see, the images on this slide show the 2 ways that the herb and spice rack can be displayed, followed by a close-up of the labels on the herb and spice rack. So ID 1 is showing it hanging up on a wall, and ID 2 is showing how it could also be used as a splashback. I thought that this would be a really cool way to display your herb and spices. The magnets are really strong and the jars are reusable, washable, and here you can see that I've used the labeler to clearly label what each herb and spice is, which makes it easier to select the herb and spices, which is what my aim was, and it turned out to be quite successful, which I was really happy with, and I'm actually currently using it in my kitchen as I really enjoy cooking and I use a large amount of herb and spices. So yeah, I found it quite successful, which has allowed me to actually implement it into my own kitchen.